Hey guys, wanted to get you another update on Mr. Bobo here. We've been calling him Bobo because I love that. He's doing really good. So this is Jess and her puppy, little Riptide, little black lab. We're out at a different park today, Veterans Memorial. Not super busy, not super crowded, but there's some dogs playing behind the fence over there. And of course this little puppy is being a really good distraction for Beauford. So you know what we were working on earlier when you guys saw me working him around the dog behind the fence. We create a lot of focus around dogs. We create a lot of proactivity of staying focused and having him understand that, hey, there's a dog over there. You have to, stay moving with us. You have to still stay focused even though there's a dog barking behind the fence. This is a little bit of a different activity. So this is practicing a lot of impulse control. So before we ask for a sit or a down or a place or anything that requires him to stay in one spot and really exercise that impulse control, we have to make sure he's focused on us first. So we always do motion exercises, heeling, coming when called, and we make sure those are really good before we go into impulse control. Because if he's not focused on us and I ask him for that down, and he's still paying attention to the other dog or the person or whatever that distraction is, and we ask for the down, he's not going to be as likely to do it, and B, when we start correcting him, he's just going to start to tune us out. If he's focused on us and paying attention, it's a lot easier for him to take direction as far as sits and downs and holding those sits and downs. A lot easier for him to stay in these commands when he's focused on us. And he's watching Alexis is walking around over there, but he keeps checking back in with me. And you can see this is hard for him. He's panting, he's showing some stress signals because impulse control is a big thing that he's lacking, especially when it comes to other dogs and staying focused when there are other distractions around. So when we get to this point, we do a lot of long downs where he has to sit here and we just have him process. So what's going on in his brain is when he gets amped up because there's a dog or we're at a new place or he gets excited, whatever the reason, and this is, excitement is excitement. It's not necessarily aggression, but the adrenaline goes up in his brain. Whether it's because you guys come home and he's excited to see you, you're throwing a ball, or holy crap, there's a dog on the other side of the fence, I gotta be intense. That adrenaline goes up and that leads to poor choices. So he can't be adrenalized and obedient at the same time. So when we ask for this obedience, he has to think, he has to stay focused, he has to pay attention to what we want and follow through. And when he's thinking about doing this down and he's able to hold this down and he's going through, you can see that little bit of stress on his face. It's him processing the adrenaline in a new way, in a different way, in a more healthy way. And this is how we kind of teach coping skills. So we do a bunch of repetitions of this. He gets overly excited, adrenalized, and we have him think and process and pay attention and do obedience. And at first it looks really hard for them because they've never had to do this before. It's a little bit stressful, but it's just like working out a muscle. It's a little bit hard the first few times, and then you get stronger, and then you get, a little bit easier the next time, you get stronger. You get stronger every single time you do it. And so every time he goes through this and we pull him out and do a session, work him around new distractions, he's going to get better and better, and this is going to be easier and easier for him. So that's going to be a lot of the work that you guys do when he comes home, is following through with this and finding new distractions and working him in new environments and just getting those repetitions in. He's not going to be perfect by any means. He's going to be really good for me, but he's still gonna, it's only 3 weeks and he has 3 years of not training to kind of work through. So he still is gonna need lots of repetition and, coming out to group classes and all that good stuff, lots of good follow through for him. But it's really good progress for him right now. For sure. You can see that Jess is new. She hasn't worked him or anything. Good boy. And he's still social. He's like, please save me. Please let me up. Oh, I know, buddy. You're a good boy. But anyway, he's doing really good. Waiting for that eye contact, and then we'll release him here and go on to the next thing. Okay, Beauford. Good boy. That's a man. So anyway, nice long video for you there. I know he wasn't doing a ton. Sometimes that's what a lot of dog training is, just sitting around and not doing a ton and letting him figure out how to process the world without being excited.